Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas' daily free winner show, brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, Sports Memo. Now, guys, we've got an all-star cast today. It may be hump day, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to love this cast because this is an all-star panel today. Let's bring them on without any further ado. Jeff Michaels, a.k.a. JM Sports, the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, and you know him as Hugh Capper. He's all over the leaderboards at Sports Memo. Ronald Cabang. Happy Wednesday, gentlemen. How is everybody today?
Good. Doing well.
Wow.
Doing good.
Everybody sounds hungover. Were you guys all at the same strip club last night?
You can definitely tell us.
You can definitely tell it's midweek with football coming up, sports fans. I'm telling you now. What's funny is when I first started this business, I used to work in the sales rooms, and we used to do like 60 hours a week. And guys, I got to tell you, you were in cubicles next to guys that didn't shower all week. They were all night in strip clubs. The alcohol or whatever else was coming through their pores. It stunk. But after you're off, idle in the summer, and then football starts to creep up on you, you start getting tense. People start fist fighting, which is crazy. And literally, you're like, man, I can't believe this. I feel horrible. Dude, it's Tuesday. It's only Wednesday. We're already feeling the effects of what's about to happen.
I think it's maybe because everybody's already in travel mode for coming out for the meet and greet.
This is true.
So everybody's already on vacay already because they were
Well, except for Pavlos, who lives like this every day. He's a rock star. He makes Axl Rose look like a Mormon or something, dude. I'm telling you now. He left. He's traveling around. He dates the Kardashians. By the way, Ronald, you don't know. Kim Kardashian broke up with Pete Davidson. The rumor mill says it's because of Pavlos. I'm throwing that out there. I love it. I love it. Rumors are Pavlos likes a very big butt. And we know Kim's got that big butt. I'm throwing that out there. I love a big butt. Anyway, sports fans, without any further ado, we have a couple of announcements for everyone today. We need your help. We have a new milestone. We want to hit 10,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your help. I want you guys to know the fall content schedule for Sports Memo will be out early next week, and we are going to revolutionize the sports betting industry video-wise. You're not going to want to miss any of this content. Hit that subscribe button. You'll also get alerts when anything from Sports Memo pops up. Other than that, this Saturday night, SATURDAY night, the Bay City Rollers. I was in first grade. Guys, this Saturday night, everybody was waiting for it. We got it. The meet and greet for the Sports Memo Wager Talk families over at the Westgate here in Las Vegas. We're going to be in the clubhouse. That's in the Superbook. You can't miss us. And if you don't see us, you'll hear Joe D'Amico. I promise you. Through the whole all your favorite Wager Talk and Sports Memo personalities are going to be there. Come meet us. We got some great stuff. We got swag. We got fun. We got events. We want to meet you. Come meet us. I'll tell you right now, Friday night, Friday day, we're going to go to dinner with Dr. Chuck and his wife. Yes. And then Friday night, we're going to go to Teddy Covers party. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, don't tell Teddy. For all you people out there in video land, I'm going to put his address up. So you go visit Teddy. Come join us at his house. He likes visitors later. I'm just kidding, guys. Teddy, I'm just messing with you. I love you. We're going to that party. But I get a chance to meet some of the people that I love working with and some of my favorite people on the planet over at Sports Memo and Wager that I've never met before. And it's going to be a real treat for us to also not just meet them and hang out with all the great personalities that Wager Talk at Sports Memo, but all of you out there that I know jumping on planes and taking car rides to come and meet us. So thank you. We've got a couple other quickies because you know how I like a morning quickie. After the show today, where are we going?
We are going down to the circuit today.
We're signing up for the big contest at the Circle. We're going to wait to sign up for the Superbook contest till Saturday. And then Dionne is going to get her hair done at the famous Michael Boychuk. Hi, Michael. We love you. Michael watches our show. Best hairdresser, colorist in the country, but we got him here in Vegas. She's going to get her hair done. Obviously, I'm not. I'm skipping that today. What else do we got? The circuit contest. I called up, and I even spoke to Derek Stevens. He was laughing at me. And my dogs are going nuts. And I said, Derek, listen to me. You give out a jacket for when someone wins the big contest. He says, yes. I says, I wear a 50 short. I'm telling you now. He said, "Oh, you sure?" I said, "I'm so sure. I want the jacket. Order a 50 short now. It's a tough size. You got to custom make that shit. I know you do because I get all my jackets custom made. 50 short. God's got a great sense of humor. Made all us Italians and Sicilians good looking, but we're all about 3'2", so it's kind of funny."
Except there's only one problem.
What?
I got to him before you.
You're not winning the contest.
He's already got it made up for me.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I'm beating your ass. I love it. And if you do happen to beat me, I'm literally going to beat your ass for the wire. Right? We're going to get a lot of calls on that one. And I told him I want one of those big checks like Happy Gilmore. I want one of those. Otherwise, I am not going to accept any money from them. Anyway, other than that, we've got some fun stuff. Next week, we're going to be guests of Mark Davis, owner of the Raiders. We're going to the Raiders Patriots. That's going to be a lot of fun. What else we got? Oh, my God, we got so much stuff coming up. We got Nikki Glazier coming up. We got, my good friends, Kiss Generation, the most famous and the number one Kiss tribute band in the world. It was Sin City Kiss. They lost their founding member, Luis Reyes. Rest in peace, Luis. But it's been a while. They added another member. They're coming back as Kiss Generation. They're going to be at a place that we love to go, Vamp. And I don't know if any of you people ever saw Kiss in your life. You need to go see Kiss. Kiss opens every show by saying, "You want the best, you got the best, the hottest band in the land, Kiss." And Sin City Kiss, or now Kiss Generation, does that. And I've introduced them a few times at some of their bigger concert halls. I'll be introducing them. I'm excited about that. What else? We got Monday's Dark Charity event next week. We got Enrique Iglesias, Raiders Cardinals, first home game of the season. We're going to be there. We got Tom Jones, Jeff Beck we just got. We got Raiders Colts. We even got AVN. Now, I know that Jeff knows what AVN is because he's a perv. I don't know if Ronald or Pavlos knows that. AVN is the Adult Video News Awards, which is the porno convention and the award ceremony. For all you now, guys, I know this is a sports show, but for all you guys, I got to tell you, you've never seen a convention, or even Vegas is on another level for the porno convention. And they have actual awards. Just say you have best actor, best actress. I won't repeat it, but best this scene, best that scene. And they are far out there with these scenes. But we have a lot of friends in the industry. This is for a time, well, probably story in another time, but I was trying to get Dionne to go for years. She wouldn't go. She did something wrong once and she didn't want to go to the convention.
I never do anything.
So we went.
What did you do, Dionne? What did you do?
She was in the doghouse, so she came a crawling, woof, woof, to the big daddy dog and said, "Daddy dog, let's go." Meanwhile, she had a great time. We have some friends. We're going back to AVN. More on AVN down the road, guys. Otherwise, that's a whole other channel. Other than that, Dionne has some discounts, and we've got 5 free winners for you on today's First Family Show. Dionne, take it away.
All right. We do have the NFL preseason discount going on right now for just $69. There is no code necessary for that one. We also do have any sports memo capper, a 30-day all access for just $189. All you have to do is use code FF30 upon checkout.
And without any further ado, because I'm still full of hot air and it's Wednesday. I've been full of hot air.
I might need to let a little of that
air. You got a little of that air. Can't talk about that on the air. This is a G-rated show. We went to AVM. We talk about strip clubs all the while. You can't do that. See, she's the bad one, not me, guys. It's always the quiet ones. I'll tell you now. All right, sports fans. Without any further ado, we got 5 big free winners for you. We're going to start off with a perennial right now on the leaderboards over at Sports Memo. He's doing great work, and guys, I got to tell you, his video work. He's been hosting a couple of shows a week on the MLB show. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him host more in the future, more shows. He is all over the leaderboards. Jeff Michaels, a.k.a. JM Sports. He's going to tell you about what he's excited about on the premium side, and he's got a free winner for you. Jeff, the floor is yours, buddy.
I don't even know how to follow that whole lead-in, but I appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, I got my top play, my best bets over there loaded today for my MLB action. It's up there for half price. We've been pretty hot on our run line plays, and that's what we got going for you over there on a 4-unit run line tonight for the best bet. But for today's free play on the show, I am glad I'm not talking about whip anywhere involved with the pitchers after that one. But I do think the Rays close this series out tonight against the Yankees. They got Kluber going on the mound. He's won 7 of his last 10 starts against the Yankees. And he's had back-to-back starts where he's allowed 1 or less run That's just 7 combined hits in 12 innings in his last 2 outings. And Domingo Germán makes his 6th start this year. He's just 1-2 with a 4.18 ERA. And he's allowed 2 or more earned runs in every start in his career against Tampa Bay, with the Yankees going just 4-9 in his last 13 starts overall. And I'm not one to bet on the month of the year, but I don't know if I believe in coincidences either. Tampa Bay's 50-18 in the month of August over the last 3 seasons. And this year alone, the Yankees are just 3-11. They're 6-16 in the second half of the season against teams over 500. And they're just 1-7 at home off of 3 straight division losses in the last 2 years. Lost 5 out of their last 6 games at home. And they've lost 24 games since the official second half of the season, whereas in the first half, they only lost 21 the whole time. They've only played 40 games in the second half of the season, so they've more than doubled their loss total. Tampa Bay's making a push. I don't think they're going to be able to overtake that, obviously, that AL East spot, but they are in second in the wild card hunt, and they've closed the gap to single digits on the Yankees. So they're excited with the way that they're playing, and I think Kluber helps close this one out tonight against the Yankees. So sorry, Joe.
That's all right. Jeff Michaels, a.k.a. JM Sports, says, take the Rays plus $1.30. No, Jeff, there's no reason to be sorry, man. You're here to give out your opinions, and this is a good, solid opinion. Yankees are not playing good ball right now. Rays are running hot. They want to better themselves in that division and the wild card race furthermore. But the great analysis, great breakdown, what we come to expect. What? Stop! She's torturing me again. Since we come to expect from Jeff Michaels, guys, go follow Jeff after the show over at Sports Memo with some of these amazing customer appreciation discounts. You'll follow him to the bank. All right, let's go to our next free play. The First Lady of Las Vegas, who, if I'm not mistaken, have you won 8 or 9 free plays in a row?
I have.
You are killing it in your free plays.
I know.
And sports fans, if for free plays have won 8 or 9 in a row, what do you think a premium plays are going to do for you? Leaderboard fixture, baseball. Leaderboard fixture, WNBA, and finished college football this year, number 2. So we've got a couple of early bird discounts that aren't going to last too much longer after the show. Follow Dionne. You'll follow her to the bank. Dionne, tell everybody what you have on the premium side tonight and another free winner for you.
Okay. So to tip off the WNBA playoffs starting today, I have my 70% WNBA slam dunk winner posted right now over at Sports Memo for only $15. And today's free play takes place on the Diamond, where the A's and Rangers square off in Game 3 of the series. These 2 AL West foes did split out the first 2 games, but Oakland has been struggling as of late, losing 9 of their last 10, while Texas has won 3 of their last 4. Today, we have 2 rookie pitchers scheduled to start. Adam Oler, 1-5 with a whopping 7.26 ERA, and Cole Reagans, 0-1 with a 4.86 ERA. Oler, he gave up 2 runs and 5 hits in 4 2/3 innings against the Astros in his last outing, and against the Rangers at the end of August, he allowed 5 runs and 5 hits in 5 innings. Reagans is also coming off a tough outing against the Astros, where he gave up 5 runs and 6 hits over 4 1/3 innings on Thursday. Games 1 and 2 both went under the total, but I feel things are going to turn around here today, as the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Texas and 7-3 in the last 10 overall meetings. It is also 5-2 in the A's last 7 following a win, and 0-1 in the Rangers' last 4 following a loss. And with these 2 rookie pitchers on the mound today, I expect a lot of runs today. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the over today.
First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico, who's on fire. 8 or 9 free winners in a row. She's just on fire. She says A's, Rangers over 8.5. Guys, like I said, she finished number 2 at Sports Memo college football last season. There's an early bird college football discount that is up right now, but it's not going to last too much longer after the show. Go over there, take care of that. Follow Dionne through the college football campaign. You'll follow her to the bank. Sports fans, wow, what a show. What a show. We're halfway through. And it just keeps getting better. Let's go to the Greek god of soccer, fresh off his honeymoon with Kim Kardashian. Oh, sorry. No, the Greek god of soccer. And I got to tell you guys, I say this every time he's on the show. It's a real treat when Pavlos is on this. I know more about gambling than any 50 guys in the world, but I know nothing about soccer. And because of Pavlos' contributions to this show, I have learned quite a bit about soccer. And I know a lot of you out there feel the same way. And every time he comes on, I get smarter and smarter
learn a little more.
In the soccer field, and I appreciate that. And I've got to tell you, I follow the free plays that Pavlos puts out on the show, and I do happen to get some of his 5 and 10 unit plays from him personally. On fire! I got to tell you, I've never seen anybody like him in any individual sport. He's the Greek god of soccer. He's going to tell you what he's got on the premium side. He's got another free winner for you. Pavlos, the floor is yours.
Okay, I'm coming off a nice win in my 5% EPL top bet last weekend. I have another one for this weekend, and now 4-0 run with this 5% top bets and 7-1 in my last 8 for plus 30%, which is really, really nice. We look to keep on going with this 5% EPL top bet. Of course, I have more plays. I have some Champions League plays up for tonight, a couple of best bets. 4% best bets, but I'm going to give you guys a free play from Brazil. Now we have the Brazilian quarterfinals of the Brazilian Cup going live tonight, and we have a very interesting match between Corinthians and Atletico Goininense. We're going to call them Atletico Go. So Corinthians, they are a much better team in terms of roster, coach, and overall history in this competition. And just to put that into perspective, Corinthians are sitting third in the Brazilian league, and Atletico Go are sitting second to last, 19th. But the cup is a different beast. Some teams have entirely dropped the league in order to maybe win the cup, and Atletico Go are one of those. However, these are the quarterfinals. This is the second leg. The first leg, Atletico Go, they won by 2-0, which is a really weird result for Corinthians because they're such a good side. And Corinthians, they haven't been in the best of forms lately because they've been dealing with 3 competitions: the Brazilian League, the Copa Libertadores, and the Cup. So now they're out of the Copa Libertadores. They've been eliminated. So they value the Brazilian Cup a lot. They want to win it. They have a ton of quality in the roster, and they have really weird fans. The fans there in Brazil are really passionate about their team winning. They really don't want to lose. So the fans, they'll not be happy if Corinthians get eliminated by an Atletico Go side that are inferior, and everybody knows that. So the pressure is high for this Corinthians side. However, the team and the players, they banded together. They made some statements that they're gonna win this one. This is a case where the team that lost the first leg by 2-0 on the road is now playing at home, and I see the odds here. I definitely see Corinthians applying the pressure. Keep in mind that in their last 23 home matches, across all competitions, they have 16 wins, just 2 losses and 5 draws. While Atletico Go, in the last 17 away matches, they have just 3 wins, 8 losses and 6 draws. So Atletico Go, they know that they'll have to play massive defense here. Even a loss by 1 goal is enough to see them through. They come into this match with a very defensive mindset, but exactly that mindset could be their demise here. So I'm betting on Corinthians. They are the better side. They have the better motive. They want the cup. So I'm taking Corinthians -1 here.
Sports fans, the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, says Corinthians -1. Guys, he is the best I've ever seen in soccer in the history of this industry. Go over, follow him after the show, and I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to need to find a place to hide all those winnings because he is going to get you paid. I love Pavlos. Batting cleanup today. We're changing his name. He used to be Ronald Cabang, Cabang. He's now Ronald Boom Boom Bang Cabang. He is a perennial leaderboard fixture over at Sports Memo. NBA, he does it. College basketball, he does it. Baseball, he does it. He does it all. Talk about AVN and the Porn Awards. He does it all. I love Ronald Cabang. You love him. He's doing some great work over at Sports Memo. He's got some exciting things he wants to tell you about on the premium side. And he's got another free winner for you. Ronald, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I mean, I respect Pavlos a lot because of his work in soccer, and I started betting soccer personally like a couple years ago, but just starting to put that into the premium play side over at Sports Memo. So I started this season with the EPL and La Liga and Serie A and all that stuff, and I'm up 6 units. So I'm here. I'm trying to work with. I would love to work with Pavlos in the future with soccer. So that would be awesome to do. I'm 23 plus units in the WNBA the last 3 weeks. MLB hitting 60+% the last 50 MLB plays. 1-0 in the NFL preseason. Going back to December 2026, 2021 in the NFL, hitting 69.2% of my bets there. So really all around, I'm really excited for this fall season and winter season of sports with with basketball and football coming up. And also, starting my first year of premium plays with soccer. That's all. With all that said, as far as premium plays today, I have one preseason NFL game. I believe I'm going to have one WNBA game posted later, and then possibly 2 MLB. So 4 plays today is my goal. As far as the free play for today, I'm looking at this Cubs Nationals games. We have Drew Smiley and Corey Abbott on the mound for their respective teams. The teams went into extra innings yesterday. The Cubs came out with the win 7-5 in the 11th. The Cubs were able to actually put up 3 runs in the first 5 innings of the game. I know a lot of people were worried about their offense coming into this one. They did need extra innings to get 7, but they did put up 3 in the first 5 innings, like I mentioned earlier. And that's where I'm really going once again in this one is, the first 5 innings on the Cubs side, specifically their team total over. Corey Abbott has just had 3 starts this season for the Nationals, and in his last 2 starts, he faced the Phillies in one game. He gave up 7 earned runs in that one, including 4 homers in just 3 2/3 innings. The next game he faced the Padres. He did a little bit better, but he still gave up 3 earned runs in that in 4 innings. And in the first 5 of that game, the Padres ended up scoring 8. So in the last 2 first 5s that Corey Abbott has started, 7 and 8 were the number of runs their opponent scored in the first 5 innings. Abbott himself has an ERA close to 6. His FIP is now close to 7.5. I don't see any type of positive regression coming from Abbott anytime soon. From a trend perspective, the Cubs are 7-1 to the over the first 5 as road favorites versus starting right-handed pitchers, averaging a combined score of 9.3 runs in the first 5 innings with their opponent in those games. To me, there are multiple ways to bet this game, but I'm going to go with the Cubs specifically. Team total over 2.5, and it should still be available at -115.
Sports fans, Ronald sets the bar pretty high for breakdowns and analysis. And every time he's on the First Family Show, he seems to set it higher and higher, and he seems to clear it each time. Great breakdown, great analysis, Ronald. Boom, boom, bang, kabang. I love him. You love him, guys. I got to tell you, he does great work over at Sports Memo. He's got some great discounts. I told you, the customer appreciation you receive from Sports Memo, unrivaled. And I've got to tell you, you follow Ronald, you'll follow him to the bank. Our guests are going to be right back, guys. I've got some things I'd like to talk about. It's time for me, and I am revved up. It's Wednesday. I'm revved up. I mixed a little Geritol in with my Viagra. I'm rearing to go today. I own several number 1 rankings in NFL preseason play, guys. Last year, 7-3 on premium releases right here at Sports Memo, and another 6-0 on free plays this year. Number 1 here at Sports Memo. 4-0 on premium plays, another 3-0 on free plays. I have my 5% $2 Tuesday play still available. $2 still available. My big NFL high roller play, they're on a 22-5 run. My 5 and 10% plays overall 54 and 25 run. You get this big winner right now over at Sports Memo for just $2. It'll be available for a few days, but I'm going to tell you right now, I anticipate this line moving, and we're going to lose our edge on it if you don't get it sooner than later. Let me put it that way. Also, guys, today I got my legendary MLB home run play. My home run plays are on a 53 and 26 run. That's documented. I have this big winner available right now at Sports Memo for just $10. Now, as far as my free play today, guys, let's talk about Friday NFL preseason. It just may very well be a premium play come Friday this game, but I wanted to get it out to you early because I really do like this game, and I like the line right now. Preseason predictions for both the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots, they're not very optimistic, folks. Carolina is slated to finish 3rd in the NFC South and win just 6 games. New England, depending on what sportsbook you go to, either 2nd or 3rd choice for the AFC East, predicted to win 8.5 games. It's a far cry from what we're used to seeing them predicted over the last several decades. Now, no one expects too much from the Carolina Panthers. While the Panthers are iffy to make the postseason, Carolina head coach Matt Rule and New England top dog Bill Belichick are in very different places in their careers at the moment. People won't argue that fact. Rule is going to try to make a name for himself in the NFL as a head coach. Meanwhile, the hoodie, guys, he's got nothing left to prove, let's be honest. The Panthers fans know not to expect too much, but they are very loyal fans, guys. The Patriots devoted And they are devoted. They're devoted following know that they're not the same team that they were used to seeing the past 2 or so decades, but they are, too, very loyal. Having said all that, neither coach is going to jeopardize any of their key players in this matchup. So this game comes down to a few things for me, my friends. For starters, depth chart. And believe it or not, the Panthers are significantly deeper at quarterback, running back, and wide receiver positions. They have some household names. I'm serious. Check out their depth chart. Their second and third stringers, you'll know them, guys. Sometimes you look at a depth chart, you're like, who is this guy? He was bagging groceries 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you right now. They've got guys looking to make their second and third strings that are household names. Both teams have done well in the past several years in the month of August, but Matt Rule is looking to make more of a splash, get his team, as well as their fans, excited about the upcoming season. That, along with the fact that they are much deeper at key positions on offense, urges me to side with the Panthers as a 2-point favorite here. They're -2. This goes up any higher. I'm -2.5. Don't go 3, 3.5. I don't want you to push your loss. I do like them here. I think it's the right side. And guys, like I said, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 number one finishes in preseason. Let's bring everybody back on. A couple of announcements. We're going down the free plays. And then we are out of here for Hump Day. Dionne?
That's right. We have a couple of discounts going on right now. NFL preseason discount, just $69. No code needed necessary at all. Plus any sports memo capital for the next 30-day all access, just $189. All you have to do is use code FF30 upon checkout.
And guys, don't forget to tune into Full Count. That's the MLB betting coverage show coming to you live today at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be hosting, joining me, the First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico, and the Iceman cometh, the Iceman, Jesse the Body Shul. So tune into that before making any of your final MLB betting decisions. Guys, let's run down some free plays.
And then we'll head on.
And then we're heading on out of here. All right, let's go to JM Sports. Jeff Michaels, what do you have for everybody today?
I got the Yankees dropping another one to the Rays.
There you go. He says that with a smirk on his
I
face.
know.
Just for me. I love him. Dionne, what do you got for everyone?
I'm going with the A's Rangers over today.
The Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos.
I have Corinthians -1 tonight in the Copa de Brazil.
There you go, Ronald. Boom, boom, bang, kabang. What do you have for everybody, buddy?
Cubs, first 5, team total over 2.5 runs.
And your sexy and savory hostess, take the Carolina Panthers. Get on in it now. I don't mind the 2.5, 3. I don't want you to get a push. I like them under 3. My friends, Sports Memo has the best collection of cappers anywhere on the planet, and we all post a ton of free content at the website, but we also post a lot on the Sports Memo Twitter page. You get odds, you get futures, you get great columns. A lot of our cappers are writing columns. I know Jeff's writing some stuff. I think Ronald wrote some stuff. I know Jesse is. Eric Pauly does write some stuff. I'm writing some stuff. Go over there. Follow Sports Memo's Twitter page.
And also all of the amazing cappers that are on our show every week. And today we have Jeff Michaels. You can find him over at JM Sports CLE. Pavlos over at Pauly_WT. You can find Ronald at UCapper_Capper, and myself at the First Lady of Vegas, and Joey over at Joe D'Amico Wins. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for some more free winners and some special guests on behalf of Jeff, Pavlos, Ronald, and us. This is the First Family of Vegas.
Don't forget about those early bird discounts. They ain't going to last too much longer. And don't forget to hit that darn subscribe button. We want to hit 10,000 subscribers during football, and only you can help us get there. On behalf of Sports Memo and all of these great cappers, this is Joe D'Amico. Good luck and have a winning day.